the days that followed, I couldn't shake the feeling of unease that settled over our home like a heavy fog. Erica's once warm and loving demeanor had been replaced by a distant and somewhat angry aura, leaving me feeling lost and uncertain. Erica's smiles were forced, her responses curt, and her laughter non-existent. It was all as if a wall had been erected between us, blocking any attempts at communication or connection. Despite my efforts to reach out to her, Erica remained closed off and guarded, her wall seemingly impenetrable. I knew I had been neglecting her because of my job, but still I never thought things might get this rough between us. I should try and make it up to her once I have some more free time at work. Maybe after our vacations or something. One day as I sat alone in the dimly lit living room, frustration simmered beneath the surface, mingling with a tinge of resentment towards my husband. His consistent rejection of my attempts at intimacy had left me feeling unfulfilled, increasingly distant from him. It didn't matter how much I asked him, his answer was always the same. Even the option to use Sato's gift started to look like a good idea to me. But at that point, doing so would feel too much as frustrating defeat to my marriage. Let's see. Get that. So I knew something had to be done while the energy building up inside me. That's when the idea of going out for a run came to mind. It had been a while since I had last did that, and I knew it would help me release energy and frustration. So without hesitation, I went to my wardrobe, shed the constraints of my everyday clothes to the comfortable embrace of my sports bra and leggings. I pulled up my hair and tied it so it wouldn't get in the way. I had forgotten the feeling of the soft fabric of the clothes. It was almost liberating. As I jogged through the park, the rhythmic pounding of my feet against the pavement served as a that's one word that keeps tripping me up. Cathartic, whatever. I don't know why. It's like one word plus rhythmic that like trips me up. But let's see. Release for the pit of energy and frustration that had been building within me. Each step brought a sense of liberation, temporary escape from the turmoil of my thoughts and emotions. With each breath, I felt a sense of clarity and empowerment wash over me. The cold breeze brushed against my skin, invigorating me. As I rode my invigorating jog through the park, I found myself drawn to a secluded bench. The general rustle of leaves and the distant chirping of birds provided a soothing backdrop as I sailed onto the wooden sea, relishing in the sense of a calm that washed over me. As I caught my breath and allowed my heart rate to gradually return to a normal rhythm, a man approached from the path nearby. His confident stride and easy smile caught my attention, and I couldn't help but notice the sculpted muscles rippling beneath the fabric of his shirt. He was undeniably attractive with a magnetic presence that commanded attention. Hey there, couldn't help but notice you from across the park. He was absolutely radiant jogging through the trails. His voice was smooth and charming. There was no doubt that it wasn't his first time approaching the girl. A blush crept across my cheeks as his compliment, then offered a shy smile in return. Thank you. Encouraged by my response, the man took a seat beside me, his gaze lingering on me with unabashed interest. Wondering if I can get your number. Maybe we can grab a coffee sometime. His proposition caught me off guard. For a moment, I found myself considering the possibility. Then the image of my husband's face flashed through my mind, reminding me of my commitment I had made to him. I'm flattered really, but I'm married. And that smile remained unchanged. I mean, maybe we could keep it a secret from your husband. I bet I could show you a good time. I wanted to consider what it'd be like to say yes to that guy's proposition. After all, my husband hasn't been paying all that much attention to me lately. Maybe I could have some quick release with this guy, I thought. But was I that kind of person? Was that the kind of person I was? Was I going to jump right into a stranger's bed just because I was feeling a bit frustrated? No, I was not planning on betraying my husband's trust, no matter how attractive or hot this guy was. Sorry, I love my husband. See, well, it was worth a shot, no hard feelings. With a polite nod, he rose from the bench and resumed his stroll through the park, leaving me alone once more with my thoughts. As I watched the man who had approached me walk away, a whirlwind of conflicting emotions churned within me. Part of me felt a swing of regret, letting an opportunity slip through my fingers so easily. His charm and charisma had sparked a flicker of excitement within me, and for a fleeting moment I entertained the thought of going after him to reconsider his offer. But as quickly as the impulse arose, a wave of guilt washed over me, accompanied by a nagging sense of loyalty to my husband. I couldn't betray the commitment I made to him. With a heavy sigh, I pushed aside my conflicting emotions and attempted to focus on the present moment. However, as if on cue, sudden urgency gripped me, and I realized with a start I needed to use the bathroom. Rising from the bench, I hurried towards the nearest restroom. My steps becoming quicker with each passing moment. The need to relieve myself became more pressing with each passing second. As I reached the restroom, I entered one of the stalls. I hope she's not sitting there bare. Okay. One of the stalls, I let out a sigh of relief, grateful for the momentary respite from the chaos of my thoughts. As I attended to my knees, I couldn't help but wonder about the stranger that had approached me earlier. What would it have been like if I had said yes? Covered in stride, a charming smile, the way his eyes lingered on me with unabashed interest, all of it replayed in my mind like a vivid movie scene. I couldn't help but recall the sculpted muscles rippling beneath the fabric of his shirt, easy grace with which he carried himself. He was undeniably attractive, and as I allowed myself to indulge in the moment of fantasy, couldn't help but acknowledge that he was exactly my type. If I hadn't been married, I thought to myself I would have likely accepted his offer without a second thought. The idea of going out with him, exploring the potential of something new and exciting, sparked a thrill of anticipation within me. Lost in my reverie, I began to imagine what it would have happened if I allowed my desires to take over me. He seemed like the adventurous type of man. I bet given a chance, he wouldn't have hesitated to take me in the public bathroom stall. Fantasy of being with that man started to flood my senses, and before long, after that day, using Hela's gift wasn't a problem at all. Having gotten over the guilt it brought me to satisfy myself while thinking about men other than my husband, I was able to enjoy myself much more. Slowly but surely, I started to wonder what it would be like to actually be with other men. Okay. Ah, that's it?